Hello, YouTube family and friends. This is Kyra Pierce, your host. This is Just Saying. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is another little short video on advice. You know, racism is a very real thing. It goes on all around the world. A lot of people experience it, but you have to be careful with that. Some people be setting you up. You have to control your emotions as well. You have to be the type of person to get your anger in check as well if you quick to get angry and quick to react. Because I know with every action there's a reaction. But you have to think. You have to think twice about your life. Because some people will push your buttons, they'll provoke you, they'll say a lot of things to you just to get you to react. And then next thing you know, you trying to get yourself out of jail, or you don't kill someone by accident, or someone don't hurt you, or you don't lost your job or lost your place to live. So it's really best that you keep your emotion in check. It's really best that you try to cope with certain things, because it's going to always be certain things that go on out here, because people are people and you can't control people. And some folks just do not care. But racism is a very, very real thing, and it happened to a lot of people. Different colors, different races, it happened to a lot of people. Unfortunately, that's just something that happens in this lifetime. But when it affects your home and affects your job, your way of living, and you have to go to these people trying to rent from them or trying to get a job from them so you can take care of yourself, take care of your family, and better yourself, better your family. Do what you need to do. Do the honest thing and have an honest living. People make it very hard on you. And it's sad, all because the color of our skin. And I don't understand. You hate a person that much. You take so much from us, from education, job. You took our ancestors away from us. You took what they had away from them. You broke their spirits. You hung them from trees. This Jim Crow era and all of this other different stuff, It was just low down. It was no good in it at all. And it was just wrong. And all the money half of y'all have is basically blood money. Blood money. And you took it from our ancestors, And you don't teach us about history. You don't teach us about energy. You don't teach us about frequencies. You don't teach us the right thing about spirituality and religion. You lie to us about everything, and then you come back and say black people are dumb and they're stupid and they are lazy. And we actually help build America and other countries. We actually help keep this economy going stronger than I believe than y'all do. We help put money in y'all pockets. We help made a lot of y'all millionaires and billionaires. But you don't support the black community. You don't support the black man. You don't support the black woman. But we all have the same God, the Most High, the one and only God. But you treat different people with different skin tone. You treat them unfairly, cruelly. You treat us like dogs. You do people wrong. You even do the children wrong. You even call people the N-word on purpose. You fire our people. They the last one to get hired, the first one to get fired. And all of that is wrong. And y'all have the nerve to say you know God. You have the nerve to say we are the enemy. That is so sad and that is so wrong, that you actually mess up a person lease and get them put out of their home, as well as deny them to use their own credit, which is their own money. Not giving out receipts, getting rude when a person asks for a meeting to work the situation out. A person pay you to fix their vehicle, they order parts and all of this, and you hide from them, you indulge them, you won't answer the phone, you're not showing up at home, you're not showing up as your business, but you want a person to respect you and you want a person to pay you. You are an attorney and a person paid you and still making payments to you, and a person giving you information on top of trying to get you to get information to help with your case so you can possibly win your case, because your case is winnable. And the case you have is an innocent person. And you want to take the money and you don't want to show up. You don't want to answer the phone. You don't want to get the paperwork. You don't want to get the paperwork from the court or sign the paperwork with the court. You're doing all of these other things that you should not be doing, but you suspect for a person to pay you. You suspect for a person to respect you and believe you. That is so sad. That you would take advantage of a person like that in the time of their need. Knowing money is hard to come across, as well as people borrowing money from people and giving you their hard-earned money to help with their relative families or a case, and you go to the courts and you play with the courts and you waste a person's time. That is so sad that we have people out here like that today. That is so sad that you would take advantage of the next person. That is so sad that you would sit back and watch a person be incarcerated and knowing they are innocent. They were standing up for themselves. Or this person messed up the lease, or this person messed up, the information you messed up. Why is it so hard for people to stand up when they mess up or to admit when they wrong? I wouldn't want to get anyone fired off their job. I wouldn't want anyone to lose their home due to an error, due to a mistake that can be fixed, that can be cleared up. I wouldn't dare want to see a person paying a person money to help out with a case or a court suit, and you sit back and get paid and don't file documents, don't do anything. But people, it's some cold people out here in this world. But God is a good God. God will provide. God will make the impossible possible. God and the universe see all, they hear all, and all will be well, and it will all be good in the end. Just continue to do your part, do what's right. Don't give up. Continue to be consistent in everything you do. And right will follow you. Once again, racism, discrimination, and all of that plays a very big key part with a lot of people in the black community as well as other races. But it does exist, and it hurt lives, it ruined lives, and black lives do matter as well. And I just think it's very sad. But if you had to walk a mile in our shoes, I would wonder how you would feel. Have a blessed day. Watch your circle. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed afternoon. Be careful how you treat people and how you do people. Watch your surroundings, people, because we have a lot of people doing a lot of different things. Just be careful out there. Good night.